Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to Anime Channel. Today I'm going to react to Attack on Titan, episode 9 of season 4. It's called Brave Volunteers. Before we get started, just wanted to say a few things. The first being that my reactions are a certain style, so I do watch anime like I read books. So if I need to close the book for a minute to process emotions, I will do that. I do talk in between, so if you don't like that style of videos, then it would be better to click out now. Secondly, I will be addressing all the comments from last time's video, like episode 8, my reaction and my review. I will be addressing most of the comments that I got. I kind of grouped them into different parts, and I'll be addressing them in my review video, which I do after watching the episode. I usually do a review video. I sometimes post it before the reaction, depending on how long the reaction takes to edit. But yeah, either way, the link for the other video will be in the description or pinned comment. So those two things, now that's out of the way. Thirdly, thank you guys so much for 148,000 subscribers. That is a pretty insane number. Thank you guys for watching my videos, whether you like or dislike my reactions. Thank you for watching, because the more people watch and interact, the better my videos end up doing, and the more people see them, and the more patrons I get. So just thank you guys so much for everything. To those of you that do enjoy my videos and that have become patrons, I really appreciate it. It's honestly a dream come true, so I hope that I get to do this for a very long time, whether it's continuing to react to shows or just continuing to review them. I don't know what the future holds, whether it's diverging more into streaming. There's so many avenues, and I'm just very thankful that through this community I am able to do that, especially to my patrons that have been with me for 2 years, especially because I've had this channel for 2 or more years. It feels longer, but I'm pretty sure it's been over 2 years. So to everyone that's been around for so long, I really want to say a special thank you to you guys. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this episode. I'm looking forward to sharing my thoughts on the episode. And I'm looking forward to reading everyone else's thoughts as well, or most people's thoughts. Anyway, let's jump into it. Phew, I have a little bit of coffee left, but also a glass of water to stay hydrated. And if I feel stressed out or anything, I got this. It's not sponsored or anything, but it's like aroma dough. So it's aromatherapy, and like, you get those stress balls. So I've been using it a little bit during some live streams, and it's like, it keeps my hands busy and it keeps my mind focused, so it's really cool. It's made in South Africa, so I'm happy to finally be able to support something that I was thinking, it's made in China. This is actually made where I live. Anyway, I hope you enjoy my reaction. See you at the end of this episode.
君はこんなことを聞かされても困ると思うけど、聞いてほしいんだ。あの時ならまだ何かを変えられたかもしれない。
Ooh. We're finally gonna find out what happened.
先遣隊が上陸して2時間、音沙汰なしです。何としてでもその実態をマーレに持ち帰るのだ。捕まれ！クマ！
マーレの皆さん、こんにちは。パラディ島へようこそ。私はハンジ。はるばる海を渡っていらしたお客様をお迎えするものです。どうぞこちらでお茶でも楽しんでいってください。ちなみにお一足お先に。
Oh, there's the guy there. Is that the same guy? I don't know. No.
お客様とはすでに仲良しです。だよね、ニコロ君。
Whoa, voice acting on point.
ニコロ、よく聞け悪魔ども。マーレは汚れた血にかす耳など持ち合わせていない。汚れた連中と豚の小便をすするような真似はしない。
後ろの巨人が見えないのかな。
悪魔の力などに屈するものか。これがマーレの挨拶だ。
Who shot?
何の真似だイエレだ。
武器を捨てるんだ。
お前ら言う通りに。
ハンジさん、お招きいただき光栄です。お茶しましょう。会いたかったよ。
Oh, are these like these are like possible patriots like Aaron's dad was? What's his name? Jaeger, Doctor, Sensei. Yeah, this could be because I was thinking when everyone was saying, "Oh, all those people deserve to die," like you don't know how many of those people could have been people like Aaron's dad who, you know, wanted to liberate Paradis. And so are you one of those, maybe?
本当に運が良かった。敵の上陸を阻止できたのは偶然だ。マーレが本腰を入れればこんなもんじゃ済まねえ。なんとかしねえと。
マーレ兵は1師団あたり約2万人で構成され、総員50師団で約100万人になります。マーレがエルディア人を壁の中に幽閉するための政策でしたが、逆に進軍からエルディアを守る存在となっていたのです。
らしいな。そいつは笑える。
あなた方はマーレが誇る戦士隊を打ち負かし、さらに超大型巨人や女型の巨人といった主力兵器を奪った。マーレは敵の多い国ですので、諸外国は瞬く間に団結し、
Mardis many enemies took notice and were quick to unite and declare war. Plus, before Aaron even and the whole navy destroyed and all those people died. Before even that, they also captured the cart titan and the jaw titan, and they had fucking Zeke on their side apparently. We still don't know how. So like, I mean, I still get it. They still have hundreds of thousands of soldiers, but they were able to do all of that without becoming what they hate, if you can put it that way. Yet they still went that far.
その火蓋が切られたのです。
するとあなた方はマーレに恨みを持つ亡国の民で、マーレ軍に潜入する諜報員のようなものなのかな。
諜報などと呼べるような代物ではありません。マーレに故郷を奪われ、兵士として徴用された我々はとても非力で、あの大国に抗う気概は失われつつありました。勘を打った反マーレ義勇兵です。その目的は
So
全エルディア人の解放。
to free the Eldian people, basically the same as what Aaron's dad was. And yet Zeke inspired it. Under Zeke Jaeger's commands, we shot our superiors. We're the anti-Marleyan volunteers. Our goal to free the Eldian people. Wait, I feel like I should... Wasn't that the same as Aaron's dad's goal? But then Zeke betrayed his father to protect himself and his grandparents. Like, I feel like I'm missing something here. A little bit of details, but don't want to be filled in yet. Just rhetorical musings.
ですその目的は全エルディア人の解放。
ジーク曰くエルディア人の
I'm sorry, but does it kind of look like the style is almost like it used to be in season 3 and stuff? Or is that just my imagination? Am I just so getting used to the new style?
問題を一挙に解決する秘策があると。その秘策を行う条件として必要なものが始祖の巨人と王家の血を引く巨人。二つが揃えば世界は救われる。ただし、その秘策を明かせるのは条件が揃ってからだと。
俺が一度だけ始祖の巨人の力を発動させることができたのは 王家の血を引く巨人と接触した瞬間でした。
うーん。
その巨人は父の妻であったダイナ・フリッツに違いありません。
あ
ダイナの息子であるジークは解明したのでしょう。不戦のちぎりを出し抜く術を、我々エルディア人に残された唯一の希望を。
To wake the millions? To wake the millions? Millions? I'm going to make notes on my phone. I have a note open because I'd like to look at this again and think about it in more detail after the episode, but I don't have my notebook with me, so I'm making the note on my phone. Okay. Millions?
踏み潰す地ならしの発動条件を。
お前どうして今まで
He was worried about Historia, wasn't he?
ヒストリアの身を案じたからです。
しかしそれが本当だとするとジークの秘策にも筋が通る。
正気か？連中を信用する気か？
いえ、そうもいきません。マーレの調査船からこの島を守るためには義勇兵の力が必要なのです。彼女らの無線通信がなければ。
こちら第二次調査船だ。
よかった、船が座礁して。
ずっと助けを待ってた。
すぐに向かう。あの入江だな。我々の規模か。安心しろ。2隻の調査船で向かっている。
ああ、情報型巨人、どうして？あれは敵だ。急げ、飛び込め。逃げろ、飛び込め。
汚れた悪魔の汚らわしい島へようこそ。もてなして。
確かに僕たちエルディア人は世界から恐れられ憎まれている。まだ顔も知らない海の向こうにいる人たちから。でも海の向こうにいる人たちは敵だけじゃなかった。そして世界はずっと複雑で知らないことだらけだった。
俺たちを作ったやつはこう考えた。いろんなやつがいて。
Damn, look at that smile. He's like, I'm handsome and I know it. That's what that smile says to me. It's more interesting with a mix of people. I just quickly want to see here, what were they looking at precisely? I don't know what this is. Is this the plans for you remember in the last episode when they destroyed the harbor? Was that what the harbor looked like?
俺たちを作ったやつはこう考えた。いろんなやつがいた方が面白いってな。君たちユミルの民も同じさ。俺たちは求められたから存在する。
誰が僕らを作ったの？
始祖ユミルに力を与えた存在。神だよ。
Here comes.
なんだよこの料理。
これ食えんのか？
生臭そう。
海の幸は初めてですか？ニコロはマーレ料理の達人なんですよ。
くそ、嫌なら食うなよエルディア人。お前らなんかに食わせてやる。
Oh god.
おい、まだまだあるからゆっくり食え。
Oh, food brings people closer together. He was looking down on her and then she was enjoying his food and now he's like reconsidering. That's so cute. Oh my god, Sasha, I'm gonna miss you.
もうすぐ港が完成するんだ。マーレの公兵の力を借りて。
Oh, so they were showing plans to build a port. Okay.
僕早く進むようになってさ。
アルミ、ベルトルトの記憶は何か見たか？
ああ、いや、役に立ちそうなものは何も。
時間はねえぞ。ジークの寿命はあと3年もね。
マーレや世界中の人と話し合って誤解を解けば。
誤解？誤解って何のことだよ。
だから僕たちは怖くないって。
世界から見れば俺たちは 巨人に化ける怪物だ。そこに誤解はないだろう。そうだ。時間を稼ぐためには手出しできねえようにしてやるんだ。
本当に僕たちは正しかったのかな。もしかしたら別の道があったんじゃないかって。
Yeah, a normal person would be allowed to consider that, right? But apparently no. You get shat on.
僕は誰よりもエレンを理解しているつもりだった。ミカサよりも。でも、もうわからない。
Information available for public disclosure. Scout fleet formed to investigate Paradis Island after the operation to wait. Scout fleet formed to investigate Paradis after the operation to retake the founding Titan had failed. The first fleet embarked in 851. Over the following three, approximately 4,600 soldiers aboard. A total of 32 scout ships and destroyers were sent to Paradis. However, not a single one has returned to Marley to this day. Wow. But I mean, 4,600 out of what they have 1 million soldiers is still like a small number. Damn, 1 million soldiers. Holy fuck.
本当にサシャは死んだのか。なんでお前ら何やってたんだよ。じゃあ双子みてえなもんだった。自分が半分なくなっちまったみてえだ。
Also, like, look at that different exchange. Niccolo was just walking by and this guy beat him up because Marlians, not him in particular, yes he was a soldier, but not him in particular killed anyone there. In fact, he cooked for many of them, and yet that guy was so angry and distraught that he took out that anger on a random Marlian. Still a soldier though, I get that. And here Sasha's father, he had just lost his daughter as well, and he can shake hands with this guy he knows he's a Marlian. He said he's a Marlian, and yet look how he is conducting himself, you know. I feel like I can't help but think Aaron said they are the monsters, you know. They are people that can turn into these scary looking monsters. Any normal person would see someone transform into a Titan and be scared shitless, if that's how, like, if it's unknown to you, like if you don't know what the hell, right? I mean, depending on, I guess, your religion, if you're raised to believe that they're gods, like Yelena saw Zeke in that way, maybe she had a different experience. But I think I expect most people, if you don't know anything about Titans and the demon just transforms in front of you, you'd be scared because it looks scary. So I understand what Aaron is saying there about, you know, they are. I think, though, that's not what Armin wanted to say. Like, it's not that he doesn't recognize that what this power that they have is might be scary to a lot of people. I think it was more like not just about what they can turn into, but not about their power, but what they can do with their power. That is what he does. He wants to show people that that's not the scary part about them. Sure, they look scary maybe, but I think for Armin it was more about, he wants to prove that yeah, they have this power, but they don't have to fear it. Anyway, and all of that led me to think, like, when he was being beaten up, back when Titans were using their power wrongly, because how do they always say, absolute power corrupts absolutely. If you have a power or a strength, it often, if you're at the top of your game, you look down on others that don't have that kind of power. And it may be that, you know, as we've been taught from the history of the show, at some point Titans did rule over other nations, and for example, Marlians were forced to have their children, and they believed in eugenics and all these kinds of things, right? So now then that the whole world remembers all the suffering that these scary looking Titans put other people through, and that's why, in the same way that Eldian just looked at Niccolo, it's your people that put all these people in these graves, and he took it out on him. I think that's how the world is acting towards Eldians. They remember this history of when Titans were very scary and were doing very scary things, and now they once again they project that onto Eldians that didn't do those things. But because they can't let go of that hate and fear and resentment, they end up like he was beat up for. He wouldn't kill Sasha, but he was the one that was beat up for it. Or not Sasha specifically, but the people in these graves. He put no one in a grave here, but that guy blamed him because in his mind, that you're Marley. Marlians put these people in graves, so I'm gonna beat you up. And they had to pull that guy off of him. And it's just this. Either way, that's not how I think that you should handle that. I understand the fear and the resentment and the anger, but I don't think that that's how you should go about that, ideally. And then I look at this, he just lost his daughter, and yet he can shake hands with this guy. I mean, I don't know how he feels on the inside. He might be angry, he might be scared, he might feel, but in that moment, he's there, he shakes his hand, and I hope to one day see him, Sasha's dad, Sasha's family, sit at the table and eat a meal that he's prepared for them. That would be very beautiful in my opinion.
戦勝と報じたわけか。恐ろしいね。何も知らないってのは。
お前を殺して死体をマーレに送りつけ、陰謀を明るみに出す。祖父祖母の命はないだろうな。だが、お前の言う秘策とやらが本物なら、切り刻むのを少し待ってもいい。俺はどちらでも構わない。
なあ、睨むのやめてくれない？
マーレから奪ってきた巨人化の薬はこれで全てです。しかし複製は困難でしょう。
いや、これだけあれば十分であろう。本当に何と感謝を申し上げればよいことか。
I wonder how many people like this, people that were actually on Marley's side, on Eldian's side, especially because people like to say in the last video, when all those innocent people were killed, they like to say, oh no, they weren't innocent, because all of them believe, every single one of them believe that these were bad people, and the one, you know, and for that they deserved to have rubble fall on them and burn alive and die and you know, for what they thought, bad thoughts that they had. Those innocent people all deserve to die horrible deaths, and they talk like it's every single one of them, like there was not 5% of the population that might have been on Eldian's side, or 10% of the population that didn't even care. All they wanted to do was get on with their own lives and survive. Most people, honestly, the majority of people, I don't know what's going on in the rest of the world. Like, I know a little bit here, a little bit there. I hear bad things about that place, bad things about that religion, or people of that. I hear some things, but I don't think about that. I don't care. I have my own life. I need to feed my cats and myself and put a roof over my head, and maybe one day I want to have a kid. I don't know. 3 years ago I didn't think that I would ever say that, but I'm so busy with my life. I'm not thinking about what other people, the majority of people don't really think all that much about it, you know? But apparently no, all those people, every single one, deserve to die because they might have thought, some people across the sea are bad people and scary monsters. So because you thought that once, definitely you must die. That's how people were thinking. But you don't consider that some people didn't care. Some people were actually on their side. These people are soldiers, but I mean there might have been, like I said before, Eldians or like Marlians that sympathize with Eldians, or Eldians that was like Aaron's dad that or like Zeke apparently is now, and yet they had to kill everyone indiscriminately in this.
この3年間、エルディア人の友人であることを証明してきたつもりでしたが、残念です。私たちが持ち込んだこの銃はエルディア人に。
But we know that those two don't die.
垂らす銃なのに。
Wait, when does this take place? In the past or in the present? We were just talking about Sasha and then Zeke. So this is happening in the present. What? Wait.
我々の弱さにしばしの間だけ目をつぶってくれぬか。ジークに風をかけぬわけにはいかんのだ。
構いませんよ、ピクシス司令。すぐにまた我々と食卓を囲む日が来ますから。
僕の道は断たれた。けど、やるしかなかった。あの日の君たちのように。ハニー、何か答えてよ。
戦わなければ勝てない。戦え。
外の世界に味方はいなかった。だから生き残るため敵を滅ぼす。
Without any allies on the outside? But I mean, didn't you think before you didn't have any allies, and then those people came there giving you all that information and weapons, and now, like, but okay, yes, no allies.
それが正しい選択なのか。是非を知る者はいない。
Hey, that guy. Wait, what?
正しい。
Without any allies
だ
on
か
the
ら生
outside,
き
they
残
must kill their
るため
enemies to
敵を
love.
滅ぼす。それが正しい選択なのか。是非を知る者。
Is that the right choice or not? There's not a soul who knows. No one knows, but we're allowed to talk about it. But not according to Attack on Titan fans. You're not allowed to wonder if it was the right choice or not. You're not allowed to say, oh, I think it wasn't. You have to accept that it was the only choice, and if you're not accepting of that, then I don't know, you need to die, or you are stupid, or whatever. That's apparently what the comments are telling me.
はいない。次回、正論。
A sound argument. Ah, this is a title I like. I look forward to it. Okay, I am going to do my review as usual in a separate video. I do have, like I said at the beginning, some things I want to address first from last week's episode. I didn't reply to comments because a lot of them are just repetitive. So I decided that I'm going to reply to the most common ones in a video. So yeah, that'll be in the first part of my review. And then I'll also talk about my opinions on this episode, what I understand, what I don't understand. I don't want anything explained to me by commenters. If I would like to hear your feelings on this episode. When you were watching it, what stood out to you? What did you like? What didn't you like? Manga readers, please keep it anime only, but don't explain anything to me, because if I feel like I need something explained to me, I will ask someone like a mod or something, or my mods will discuss together, because my mods have read the manga, and so maybe they understand the anime better, and if they think there's something that I need to understand to continue with the story, then they will talk about it and decide to tell me. So please commenters don't decide for yourself what to explain. Although they do review the review and pre-approved comments that go into the video, so I won't see anyway, but just so that you don't waste your time typing long ass things that I won't be allowed to read anyway. Okay, I want you to save your time and energy. But yeah, so basically review video is next. I'll talk first about the last episode, then about this episode, what is clear to me, what isn't clear, because there is one or two things that I'm not sure about, especially with regards to what happened there at the end with Yelena and the others. But yeah, the title of the next episode sounds very intriguing to me. I will see you in the next one. Bye!